Hi guys, welcome to Recipes Tested. I'm Brianna Robinson, and today I'm going to be making Laura in the Kitchen's Korean ground beef. Have you guys ever heard of this recipe before? Because before she posted the video, I'd never heard of Korean ground beef. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks really good. That looks really easy. And all the ingredients I either already have or I can get really, really inexpensively. So I was like, I have to try this. And ever since I've made it like multiple times since then. It's one of our go-tos because it's just so quick, easy, delicious, and it never lets us down. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I make this all the time, and I'm like not embarrassed to admit it. It's like seriously it's like up there with pizza. We just love it. Like it's that good. And so throughout this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the recipe as it's written and just preparing it for you. At the end, I will be giving a review for how the recipe tastes and really honestly if it's worth your while. And since I have made this one before, I'm really making this one as a recommendation. But I still want to go over the process with you because there are a couple of key elements that I have learned. So if you guys want to see how this recipe turns out, just keep watching and I'll get testing.
Definitely the longest part of this recipe is breaking down the ground beef and getting it into nice small little pieces. So I got going on that first, and it really is just going to take some time. You just got to kind of keep cooking it and breaking it down while you are going. So next I got my sauce, and I got the low sodium one and measured out the amount that I needed for that. And then after that I got my toasted sesame oil, and I used way too much, by the way. And then I got my brown sugar. And then I grated some ginger. She uses ginger paste, but I like the fresh ginger that I just mince. And I know I used the wrong knife for this, and if you want to watch a video on how not to cut and mince things, you're going to watch this one because this is horribly, horribly done. But I just went and minced my ginger into nice little pieces. And then I just did the same thing with 3 cloves of garlic and put that all into my sauce concoction mixture, and then I mixed all of that together. And once that was all combined, I just kind of kept going back to my beef and letting it get all nice and brown and crispy. And you might think right now this is where you need to stop, but this is where you need to add another couple of minutes to your cooking time. You want it to sound like this. And this is almost done when you're there. It's kind of crackling a little bit, but then I realized that I forgot to add the hot pepper flakes to my sauce. So I went and added that in and then mixed all of that together as well. And again, went back to my beef and just kept mixing it around. And when it starts to crackle this much, that is when you know it's time to add the sauce. So just add all of that in, get all the brown sugar off the bottom, and stir it together and let it cook for another couple of minutes, and then your dish is served.
But I'm just gonna sneak a little itty bitty little taste here and let you know how it turns out. It's just so much flavor. It's perfectly tangy, perfect. It's got a little bit of sweet and spicy with the brown sugar and the hot pepper flakes, and everything together just pairs so wonderfully. And we always have this with basmati rice. It's literally just a preference thing. We just love basmati. Laura Vitale does serve this with jasmine rice, but like I said, we just prefer basmati. Jasmine is just a little bit too floral-y for us. I do gotta say, just having it just like this without the garnishes of the green onion and the sesame seeds, those do make a big difference. Not only do they look prettier, because by itself this is kind of homely, but they add a great depth of flavor. And I don't know how Laura Vitale came up with this recipe, but I give Laura Vitale big snaps because this is seriously just amazing. I kind of searched this hashtag on Instagram, and a lot of people were saying that they had issues getting it as crispy as the recipe is written, and honestly it's really just a patience thing. To me, the crispiness makes the dish. It's just phenomenal, you guys. I highly recommend that you make this flavor bomb of a dinner. But prep was easy, ingredients were easy to get, it's affordable, it's delicious, it's definitely a winner. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching me test out this recipe. Let me know in the comments down below if you make it and how you guys like it too. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.